Hey friends, Dave, fishing not working. I'm going fishing, so that means I'm not working. It's Monday. I've got a late start. I'm going to be on the water probably about noon. Had a doctor's appointment. And that's what us old people do, is we go to doctors all the time and they interfere with our fishing. I don't know what's wrong with them people. But anyway, I'll be on the water about noon. Today, right now, the wind is like 6 miles an hour. And the wind is what I struggle with here in Kansas. It just, the wind is terrible in a kayak. But the wind right now is 6 miles an hour. But in an hour and a half, it's supposed to be up 12 to 15 out of the northwest. It is supposed to warm up to like 55 degrees. It's like 40, 41, 42, 43 right now. So it's very comfortable. And it'll hit up 55. By the time I'm off the water, it'll drop back down to what it is now probably. But the wind is going to be strong. It's supposed to be up 20 miles an hour by the middle of the afternoon. But it's coming from a direction where I can get in front of the dam and block a lot of it, I believe. I hope. If not, I'm in trouble. And I'll probably be coming home early. But that said, we're going to try and block the wind, but I can get there and get a little fishing in some holes before the wind comes up, I believe. The other thing, I've been doing a little research. You know, I'm a student of catching fish. Not fishing, catching fish. And ideal barometric pressure for catching fish is 29.7 inches up to 30.4 inches, in that range. And if you got a steady barometer right in that range, that's kind of ideal fishing conditions. But we are now at 29.5 approximately, and it's going to rise. It's on the rise, which is good. So rising barometer is good for fishing because it apparently makes the fish active. So we're going to see what happens. I'm going to start watching this barometer to see if it makes a difference. So I went back on the weather history and looked at the last 4 or 5 times I've been fishing, and the barometer's been down 28.546 in there is where it's been, and the fishing hasn't been real good. So I'm kind of wondering if this is going to make a difference. We'll start paying attention to that, and if it makes a huge difference, I'll let you know. But today is the last time I'm going fishing in 2024, and in spring I set a goal of catching a 50-pounder before the end of the year. Well, this is it, because I don't have time tomorrow, and the wind is really supposed to be up like 30 miles an hour tomorrow, so there's no way of doing it tomorrow. So this is it, the last chance. I brought with me, I got some frozen white perch. I got 4 or 5 of those. I got some worms to try to catch a few more. I got the cast net just in case. I brought some strawberry chicken, and I brought some of them deer trimmings that I've soaked in strawberry jello and garlic powder also. So I'm going to throw the kitchen sink at them. We're going to do our best. Hook the big one. We'll see what happens here. Stay tuned, guys. Okay, I'm on the water finally. We got 2 poles out at least to start with. I got worms out trying to catch some bait. I got a cut white perch here. Wind hasn't picked up. Wind is nice. It'd be cool if it stayed this way, but I know it's not going to. So now I'm just trying to find me a school of bait fish. We'll see what happens. Finally got one. Small piece of drum, real tiny piece. Might be the best fish of the week or 2. I'd say. Okay, I found where the fish are. Here's where the fish are. This is actually fighting. How about that? Fish. These fish are bigger than I've been catching the last few weeks. It feels more than 5 pounds. According to scales, that's what the last one was. Oh my gosh. I gotta see what this one weighs. That other one seemed way more than 5 pounds. Okay, where is... Open up? No. You're not going to open up, okay? One way to skin a cat. Only one way to skin a cat, how about that? Let's do this. Let's just do that. Oh, no. Bite on that? No. Okay, then let's just do this. Open up. Man alive. You are stubborn. You're like my kids. Open up. There you go. That wasn't that bad, was it? Let's see what you weigh. Last one's 5 pounds. Maybe he is only 5 pounds. Yep, 5.1. How about that? Darn. Maybe it's been so long since I caught some decent fish. Slow the last few months. Okay, now you can let go. Jeez. It's actually a pretty good fish. Check that out. Okay, there you go. That's 2. They're decent. Last trip of the year. Next week, like 12 degrees. I don't know about the wind. If the wind ain't blowing, it's okay. But if the wind is blowing, cold and wind is not good. Cold is okay. Wind is not okay anyway. Unless you get it blocked. But cold and wind is just impossible. Got 2 anchors out trying to hold me. It's actually doing a pretty good job. So I got like an hour and a half, hour and 3/4 left before it gets too dark to fish. Earlier today, I absolutely could not find the fish. They're sparse. When you find them, you find bunches, and I just, in the last little bit, last hour, found them. So they're all moving in here, closer to shore. I went out in deep water. I went in 30-foot water, 20-foot water. I couldn't find them out there in the usual places where I usually see them. It was kind of strange. And then the wind came up, so I moved into a cove here. Started seeing a few, and as I was coming out of the cove, because the wind was laying down, I ran all over them. So I backed up, anchored, lost the general direction. Man, got two so far. Waiting for the big one though. I've seen some big ones on the fish finder. Kind of looks like I got something underneath me. Small one anyway. Now that was on chicken. Okay, well, I'm done for the day. That was a tough afternoon of fishing. I never really could locate the fish until the end, and by then the wind came up and it got tough. The wind came up and I went into a cove trying to get out of the wind, and there they were. So I did catch a few, and these two fought more than they fought in the last couple months, so that was kind of nice. They were smaller than what I thought, but it's wintertime fishing's not easy. No silver bullets, so we shall see you next time. Thanks for watching.